Hi guys, my name is Monis. Welcome back to my channel. And as the title already suggests, we'll be talking about this room. If you've known me through Instagram, you would already know that I'm a content creator. And like every other content creator, even I needed a room for full-time content creation, be it for YouTube or even for Instagram. Notice how the first video on the page is from January, and now I'm uploading for after this huge gap, after 8 to 9 months. And the reason was the room that I could not get. So my brother and I had been sharing a room for all this time, and to get a separate room for content creation, the entire house need to get renovated because apparently we did not have an extra room. The original map of my house did not include an extra room, and yes, to be very honest, we never had any space for any extra person or even a guest. Of course, it was planned earlier that we might grow up in this house and we might need a room for ourselves in the future, but my parents thought that when the first floor would be constructed, they would give a room to me and my brother later in the years, and not initially because, Indian parents, too much freedom is equals to trouble. This one is very out of context, but the weather is very, very pleasant. I wish you could witness through the fourth wall, as you read in the comics. I am not wearing any makeup other than just a mascara and a lipstick. Mascara because I was sick for the past 2-3 days and I felt like making my eyes feel a little opened up and not very drowsy. I didn't want to look tired. Lipstick and lip balm compulsory, Why I'm mentioning this is because I want to set a standard. I don't want to look picture perfect with every video that I make. Yeah, in the previous videos, as you would have seen already, I did quite a bit. I used to straighten my hair up and I used to have a full face of makeup. I don't even have a moisturizer on my face. I mean, if you could get a close-up, you would know I don't have anything done on my face. Since I was sick, I haven't even done a face wash as well. I don't want to look picture perfect every time, and I want to set that standard for everybody who will be watching my videos. My room is also a mess currently. Nothing is visible in the camera. It's a mess, and I believe you can see a small crushed up sticky note lying over there, which I forgot to remove and couldn't care less. Coming back to the point, house renovation. So I really had to convince my father to go from this to this. Shocking. But let me tell you, my entire house wasn't renovated just to get me a room. There were many more modifications that were needed to be done in the house. So many things that went wrong when the house was first built, and also because my house wasn't fully furnished. It hadn't been long since the house was constructed, and all the remaining work like tiles and everything was put to a halt because of our board exams. My brother and I, we were studying in school during that time, and my mother didn't really want any trouble during our school. We wouldn't even go to attend marriages. If we had a school next day, my mom would say, no, we'll come back home late and you guys will not be able to wake up early in the morning, and then you'll miss one day of school. And my mom was like that. So the entire renovation process took 4 complete months. Everything was done all over again, except for building a foundation for any house or any building. It felt like we are starting from zero again, breaking certain walls and then reconstructing the walls and then whitewashing them and plaster of Paris and then painting the entire house all over again. Tiles and a lot of electrician work, plumber work. Oh my god. I can't even count on my fingers how much work was done in the 4 months. The work started roughly between 1st or 2nd of May and was concluded on 3rd of September, which is 4 complete months. Earlier we were told that it would take 1 or 2 months only, but it kept on stretching and then it took 4 months. 4 months of hustle. You cannot believe how troublesome and how irritating those 4 months were. We lived in complete dust for 4 months. Every morning I used to wake up to the sound of hammers and drilling machines. It was so troublesome because earlier when our house was being constructed, we were living away somewhere else and the house was being constructed over here, so we never really got to witness the sound of drilling machines and everything, except for the evening time when my brother and I would go to visit this place and see how the work is going on and stuff. We were little kids that time, and this time we had to live during this phase. And to some extent, I would say the sound of hammers and drilling machine is still bearable, but the sound of the tiles being cut, oh my god. If you've ever witnessed that, I feel you. May the great God never make us go through that phase ever again. So before the construction was even started, we had dealers come to our place and then discuss what changes have to be made in the entire house. They were looking around and then it apparently started, and everything began with the storeroom being dismantled because we had to convert the storeroom into a kitchen, and the kitchen was supposed to be dismantled and converted into a room. We had a huge kitchen along with a huge washing space, so that could be converted into a big room. The first work that started in my room was removing an unnecessary window that was so irritating. I could bet on my life to get that removed for anything in return. It was a lot of hard work to remove that thing, but I'm just happy that I could convince my family to get that out. Because now if you see over there, you can see my lighting setup lying over there. We had the window right there before. Can you believe there used to be a window there? Crazy, right? This is the reason I wanted to get it done. And if you also notice in the video clip, the color of the wall is also very dull and depressing. I wanted it to be fresh white. I know you believe me, it looks great, it looks gorgeous. And look at the pop of color everywhere. This is my yoga mat which is lying here since forever. The pop of blue in this room, and then those fake creepers, the pop of green in the room, and white walls, white closet, white flooring. Great, isn't it? Oh, and I say hi. Say hi to me, guys. Then within no time, they started to block the open space. And now to tell you, this is one of the hardest moments I had to witness in my life. This is the kitchen that holds all the memories. This is the kitchen where my mom used to cook. This is the kitchen that was owned by my mom. And now that I was bound to witness the dismantling of this kitchen, it really broke my heart. But when some things are bound to happen, you can't help but just let it happen. And so was the case for me. It's raining outside, let me tell you. Now this is me saying hi again. Then I was very happy to see this very ugly window disappearing from this room's existence and out of my life as well. Honestly, the entire process was very satisfying, and I was very happy to see that. After removal of the window, the switchboard for the air conditioner was lying in the center of the room, so I had to get it replaced, as you can see in the video already. Now the switchboard is over there, and earlier it could have been right behind my head over there, which was problematic and very ugly, I would say. I wanted one complete white wall for a lot of experimenting. The electrician was so humble, I'll show you in the video. Earlier he told us that the usage of AC is very difficult because of this work that is happening right now, and I literally had to beg him, please could you do something about it? I cannot live without air conditioner, especially in the hot months of June, July, dude. It was impossible. And he did this quick DIY thing over there, and I was so happy. Such a nice person. Then the pipes and the boxes got sealed, and next you will see me here with a hammer. I know I look very ugly, but I took the initiative to make a full-length closet for myself. Apparently in my to-be full-length closet there was a slab in the middle, and I wanted a full-length closet for the long dresses that I have. I was told that, it is going to be a tough job for them. It is an extra workload. So I said, yeah, give me the hammer, I'll do it. And I did it, as you can see in the video already. I hammered the entire thing down. The only work that the laborers had to do was to remove steel rods from there, which was something I could not do. I would bruise my hand, and then I would have to get a tit bag injected. I was not ready to take that risk, but I broke the entire thing, and I even threw out all the debris and dust. To be honest, I felt really proud after doing that. I don't know, it gave me a sense of, you know what I mean. And then it was sealed, and now this is how it looks. This wooden thing was supposed to be removed by the carpenter, so we could not touch it. None of us could touch that. Now my most favorite, the room tiles. I know the sound of tiles being cut was very disturbing, but it was very satisfying to see my room being converted from whatever trash it was to how it looks now. Notice how the walls look really ugly after tiles was done. Now this was the time for new paint, and this is the quick transition into the new and white room with the fresh coating. Doesn't that look good? From floor to ceiling, everything is brand new now. And now it was the time for closet, my most favorite part and the most awaited part. Here we have the carpenters. I had so many ideas on my mind as to what should be the design for a modern yet chic closet and they gave a lot of suggestions as to we thought how about dismantling the whole thing and starting fresh, but that would take a lot of time again, and this was almost the conclusion of the construction work. The last work was the carpenter's work, and we were almost about to conclude, but then dismantling the whole thing and then doing it all over again was like too much of a task. So ultimately we decided to hide everything behind 8 doors which would form the 4 closet. While the work was being done, I decided to install the lights that were lying in my room for a very long time. I had no place to install them, and until and unless the construction work was done, it could not be done. So I installed them, and this is how they look. And I could not record a lot of carpenter's work because during that time I was in Lucknow. So I unfortunately could not record most of the closet work. But look at the neon sign. My most favorite part of my room is the neon sign, of course. And this is how the white closet looks after I came back from Lucknow. I was so mesmerized to see that. Perfect. One gorgeous beauty. Yeah, I know I have to add another drape over here, but I had these 2 and it was planned to be installed in this room. Anyways, I'll get one extra later on. And this is some little DIY thing that I did. There was no other way to hide the AC wire, so I decided to do this. Well, it did hurt a little to cut my creepers and do that. I know you're seeing it that way right now. I had used medical tape to stick them onto the wall, but they came off and everything is dangling. Honestly, I'm very happy with the way everything turned out to be. I had a lot of thoughts on what should be the room tiles and everything. I wanted it to be a wooden furnish earlier, and it would complement the closet and the wall color really well, but I can undoubtedly say that this isn't looking off either. This is looking extremely beautiful, rather, I would say. So here's to something that I always wanted as a child. A room. Of course, I'm going to have better ones in future, but this is the first one that I ever got, and I'm really happy about it. Honestly, the day everything was completed, I was jumping. I was so happy. I know there are many creators who started with zero and did not have pretty backgrounds and ugly looking walls and everything. I could have started like that, but I'll be very honest with you guys, I never had the guts to. I never found the confidence to do it. If you are someone who has started their content creation journey and have started from zero, just know that I'm already a big fan, because it takes a lot of guts, it takes a lot of courage to begin from there. With so many people watching you, so many people out there to judge you, so many people to laugh at you, and you still find that courage to do that, you're amazing. That's it for the video. Like all my previous videos, again, I wanted to preserve this one for eternity. I am soon moving out and I'm going to some other city, so I'll have to leave this room behind. I know it sounds crazy. I have just got this room and I'm leaving. That's how life is. You think you're settled now, but you're just transitioning into another phase. Wish me luck and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.